Market LO 206 Masters race, and this should be a fun one.
This guy on the pole, Derek Biddle, I'm telling you, first time meeting him today. I've been talking to him on Facebook back and forth, but he has been solid. Keep your eye on Bryce Peterson, Greg Norman, a Grand National champion, Freddie Munoz, Steve King, Michael Shoreham, many-time Grand National champion, Craig Chiesa, who was putting up the best lap times. Watch Craig Chiesa. He's going to be the guy. He's in the 9th starting spot. Here we go.
Green Flag Racing, and Greg Chiesa, also the president of the Tri-City Kart Club.
Absolutely.
And
great guy.
Big factor in bringing this race to SWX, these races to SWX, Saturday Night Shootout, a great event. I believe one of the bigger racing events in the Pacific Northwest.
The biggest, I think.
And it doesn't count towards standings or points or what, but it's something where racers can relax, drivers can relax and just enjoy that competition. So
it's something everybody wants to win. Hey, it's on TV. Got Brian Levitan calling the action, man. You want to win this bad boy.
Terry Bridges wearing his hat and his sunglasses.
Love
he got from the Shark, Jacob Smith.
That was cool. Autographed.
First lap is in the books. It's Derek Biddle. That's right. 49.794.
Bryce Peterson. This kid is a man-child. He used to just be a young guy. He's huge.
And in 3rd place, it's Old Man Winter, Brian Green, knocking on the door.
Old Man Winter. Oh, I'm going to use that one on. That's going to be a good one. So Rowdy sitting 3rd. 4th is Greg Norman, a guy that's another often overlooked guy, the 66 T-Plus Steel Fabricators machine from Albany, Oregon. He is pretty good. I was fortunate enough down in 2014 to watch him win his first Grand National Championship.
That's pretty cool.
In World Formula Super Heavy, yeah, it was really cool.
Well, no change at the top. It's Biddle, Peterson, and Green, followed by Normandin and Munoz in the top 5. Craig Chiesa in 7th place right now.
Sorry about that. I haven't seen Freddie Munoz, but this guy is tough. Look at Bryce Peterson. Look at this.
Yeah, he's making a move right now.
Through 4. That's tough to do. Into 5. Boy, these guys are rolling it. But look at Green. Just a
he's biding his time.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's waiting for them to make a mistake as they try and fight with each other. He's looking to make a move on the inside. Look at that little contact too. That's getting hairy. He's through the chicane. He makes the pass. That's tough to do.
There you go, young man. That's why I'm a vet, and you're still a rookie.
Yeah, he is a. I like his aggressiveness, man. There's nothing conservative about his racing game.
But he makes it look under the radar, right? He's just there. Brian Green is as tough as they get. But this guy here, Derek Biddle, man, I'm impressed. He has been, he's something. You ever have those guys you only talk to on Facebook? You never really met. This is him here, first time ever watching him run, and he actually helped a couple guys here in this class, or in the LO206 class, get a motor. Kenny Wade. Hustled a Motor was on Facebook asking everybody, hey, can we get a 206 for Kenny Wade? So he made it happen, and
he's pulling away here. And you know, sometimes you pay it forward, and the racing gods reward you.
There you go.
With a nice turn here at the Horn Rapids track.
So what do you think? You ever thought about maybe next year getting in one of these?
I think if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to do these races next year, I got to get in one of these things beforehand. And then I also need to sit down with you and just sit for a round of PA announcing and just really get to know the drivers a little bit more that way, and then in the garage as well, or down in the pits, and get to know them a little bit. But yeah, it's really cool. I've done you know, some kart racing at Meadowbrook in Yakima, Washington. I don't think that counts. I did pretty good. It really just depends on which one you get, because some of them go fast, some of them don't.
That's right.
And that doesn't count.
It all counts.
No, it doesn't.
It all counts. But I think the thing here is, once you get in one of these, you would be, there's that divide and want to conquer thing. Once you get in it, you go, man, I can get this. I want to get this, you know.
It is fun, and being close to the track, it gives you a little bit more of a, it could be scarier, but it does give you a little more feel. I will say, when I was in Myrtle Beach, you know, Florence, South Carolina, the Darlington race, you know, Darlington Raceway, that market, they had an electric kart track indoor. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That a guy kind of retired. He had a lot of money, and he actually, when I went there initially, I mean, those electric carts moved, and it was a lot of fun. And then he had to, like insurance-wise, his insurance made him cap him. But it still was pretty cool, but it wasn't what it was. I mean, you'd get moving pretty quick inside.
I did some research on there, you know, and some of the, I mean, when EPA gets bad and whatever, some of the electric carts will go as good as these things. Just nobody, it's just the weight of them, right? They're just batteries and all that stuff, but they move. Torque-wise, they make as much or more than these things. So don't kid yourself. That all counts, man. That all counts.
I'm not so sure.
I don't know. I mean, hey, you seem like you pick up pretty quick. I think you'd love it.
Derek Biddle here definitely is loving this as he is carving his way through the chicane, and again, just got a nice, comfortable lead. Bryce Peterson and Brian Green, meanwhile, swip swap in second and third place a little bit.
And that's what I was telling you earlier. You know, if you miss the setup, you miss the setup, and setup is key in these things because the motors are so equal. You really can't do anything to them. So it's all about setup and hitting your marks. And I can't stress that. Everybody says, "Oh, guys, cheating, he's too fast." No, his cart is just set up better than the next. You can't cheat. There's no way to cheat.
And break it down for folks who aren't kart racers, who aren't in there tinkering. Like, when you talk about setup, what are you doing exactly?
I'm talking about tire pressure. I'm talking about making sure you've got the right axle in there. Is it a soft? Is it hard? Do you have the short hubs? Do you have the long hubs? I mean, there is a lot here. You know, it's all about timing. You want to pick up that left rear tire or the right rear tire and the timing of that lift. And when it comes back down, people just do not understand how technical these things are. I mean, it looks like you just set up and go, man, it's air pressure. 2 pounds of air pressure could mean being first or being third. The wrong axle, you could be completely out. I mean, there is just a ton of stuff you got to know.
And it's kind of like being a mad scientist.
It is. And then you've got to have the seat in order to feel what the cart needs. And that in itself is an art. You've got to be able to describe. I've got to be able to describe to Brian what I want in order to make it quicker, you know, to the crew. So people just don't get it. I mean, if you were to take Jimmy Johnson and stick him in one of these, he is not going to go out there and mop these guys up. I mean, he's probably going to get it handed to him. These guys are good. This is their craft. They live it. They breathe it. They know it.
Well, we should give a little shout out to the
leader.
Well, I was thinking to the Tri-City Kart Club president, Craig Chiesa, is now up to 4th place as he passes Freddie Munoz, and looking pretty solid.
Running the numbers, too. Not too bad. 47.001. That's, so far, that looks like quick lap.
Yeah, it's the quick lap, and he's made up some ground here. Probably not in a position to perhaps track down Derek Biddle here 9 laps in, but having himself a nice race here, and I believe started 7th or 8th, so charging up the leaderboard.
Those tires squalling. It's getting late. Guys are using it up now. They know it's now or never.
And Bryce Peterson, nice job of holding off Brian Green after passing him again. He surrendered 2nd place, but got it back from Green and been able to hold him off ever since.
You know,
if it looks like Green, by the way, getting the business from Craig Chiesa. That'll be a nice battle here towards the end.
Absolutely. And you or I, if we were Bryce Peterson as a young kid, we would have hung it with the luck he had. He had some very tough luck coming up. Had the choice between baseball and karts. Chose karting, even though he was having the bad luck. He says, I want to master it. Now he's just grown. So now he's had to run, you know, the Masters just because he's such a big kid. He's not really a Masters, but it's the weight. He's giving away so much weight, man. His dad said he's 220 pounds already, you know. It's like, he's a man-child.
Well, here comes Chiesa on Brian Green. Boy, it looked like he might have a shot at him here on the straightaway. So they go in the hairpin. That's the battle right now for 3rd place, it looks like.
Derek Biddle is just impressive right now. Wow, I cannot believe
he's moving.
He's a wheel. He's just so smooth.
And there's some good drivers in this
and
in this race.
And he's putting it to him. I mean, I don't see well, maybe they're catching. Maybe
Boy,
a little bit.
2nd, 3rd, and 4th place are really boxed up, though. I think that's going to benefit him as far as being able to pull away.
That's what he wants right there. You betcha. Look at, he's pointing.
And 9 minutes and 20 seconds, so I'm thinking this might be the white flag. Well, no, they got the, he's holding the blue flag, so I don't think so.
He's going to let the slower guys move over, but I'm not sure what he was pointing at there. Oh, we got a pass here for these. That Dylan McKay looked like maybe. No, it might have been. I'm looking back here. Mike Shorn back in the 7th spot.
Boy, it's
a little surprising. I thought Shorn would be.
It looks like Biddle's coming back to the pack a little bit here as they go through the turns.
Yeah, he might have some problems.
Yeah,
here.
he was pointing. Maybe something was going on. I don't know. He's probably looking at that tower saying,
"Where's
that
the white flag?" Yeah, you know he is.
I wonder if these guys behind him are trying to work together a little bit to catch him rather than fight for second place.
The 3 of them are going to be faster than him by himself.
Yeah,
no doubt about it.
They are bumping together. They're really drafting hard. Here is the white flag. Is there enough time though for the rest of them?
If we're a betting man,
to catch him, it's Peterson, Green, and Chiesa.
If I'm a betting man, I'm going to say I don't think so. There's enough distance there. It's going to be tough to make that up.
Yeah, now it looks like Green is back up on Peterson pretty hard.
Yes. Boy, Greg Norman is back in 6th. Not bad numbers, 47.7.
Little lap traffic to deal with here into turn 6, so that could impact things, but something's got to go awry. Boy, Green looking to make a move for second place. Wow, nice job of shutting the door. And here is Biddle down the straightaway. I think you're right. He's excited. Gonna pull it away. Boy, that was a good race there. Four carts deep, huh?
Yeah, good stuff. And you love to see a guy get a big win like that. You see the fist pump. That's pretty awesome. Bryce Peterson does a nice job. Brian Green, what do you say about Rowdy?